certainly where the heart is right now for Manchester United, who return to the Leigh Sports Village after a stirring come-from-behind triumph in front of over 20,000 at Old Trafford last week. That made it 5 WSL wins in a row on their own patch and has steered them into pole position to claim third place and European qualification. Today, they look to make it 6 on the bounce against the Brighton side, who still have their sights set on a top-half finish and have run into form themselves, having won 3 of their last 4, including a 2-0 triumph at West Ham last time out. To the team news, and not surprisingly, United boss Mark Skinner names an unchanged lineup to the one that beat Everton 7 days ago. That means Alicia Rousseau again leads the line, having now been directly involved in 12 WSL goals this season, earning the Red Devils 7 priceless points in the process. Hope Powell makes 4 changes to the side that won in the capital a week ago. Out go Ellie Brazil, Anisha Kagman, Danielle Carter and Megan Connolly, replaced by Gwen Min Lee, Julia Zigotti, Felicia Gibbons and Emily Simpkins. Having kept a clean sheet on her debut, Katie Startup continues in goal as the defence remains untouched from that Hammers triumph. Glorious springtime sunshine greets these two sides for a midday showdown. Manchester United's formidable recent form has put them in a great position to gain European qualification, but they must continue that this afternoon against the Brighton side, who were written off earlier in the campaign as relegation fodder. But Hope Powell has turned their fortunes around, and now they're looking to finish in the top half as we approach the business end of the campaign. Katie Zeller in the centre circle to do the necessaries. The United skipper on the score sheet last week in that magnificent triumph at Old Trafford, over 20,000, a WSL record for them. Victoria Williams wears the armband for Brighton, as Ella Toone gets a pre-match presentation. Would have been a pretty easy week for Mark Skinner in debating this starting lineup, having performed so well last weekend, the opening 4 minutes or so aside. Showed great character last week to go behind early in front of a big crowd, an expectant crowd. But United have shown their quality of late as both sides take the knee ahead of kickoff. And it'll be United to get us underway. High noon at the Leigh Sports Village. High stakes for both of these sides. The pressure, though, perhaps more on the home side as they chase down European football. And what an achievement that would be in just their 3rd season as a top-flight side since their inception. Being chased down by Manchester City, their close neighbours for that 3rd spot. But United with the chance to put some breathing space between them and their rivals here this afternoon, and looking to put on some early pressure here as well. Brighton see out the danger and try and play their way out. Kuhlberg looking for options. Drilled the pass into Whelan, but she couldn't quite take control of it. Torres Dotter will bring it out of the back for Manchester United. The Norwegian retaining her place in the centre of defence from Hayley Ladd, and they're forming a decent partnership back there. Here's Badier. Spread wide for Blundell, who drills it in for Toone, and she couldn't quite take the pace off the ball. Gets another chance though, Toone, trying to thread the pass through for Rousseau. Here's Lee. Leading the Brighton line this afternoon in favour of Ellie Brazil. It looks as though Brighton will go with a similar way to which they lined up at West Ham, packing that midfield with a 5 that could become a 4-4-1-1 at times. Just a little too much on that for Galton. Appreciated, though, by this home crowd. Getting good numbers, Manchester United, as well. The women's game has taken off in these parts, maybe not surprisingly, with the men's team struggling the way they are. At least the women are on course for European qualification. Over the top for Rousseau. Williams sees it out. Kohlberg should complete the clearance, but only as far as Zellum. And here's Rousseau looking to thread a pass through for Thomas. Just pushes herself a little bit wide, and the ball just goes out of play. Awkward with some of those markings on the far side. Lee Rugby League side do play their home games here as well, and you can see some of the lines from the league occasions still visible. A hopeful one that should be dealt with by Earps. United trying to play their way out from the back, but at the moment haven't quite been able to settle, and it's Brighton now seizing possession. Ball just had a bit too much on it for Lee, and it was Gibbons who was screaming for it on the near side. Felicity Gibbons back in the starting lineup. The Brighton number 3 can play as a fullback, but also further forward, which is where she's patrolling this afternoon. Galton does well. Comes inside to strike one, and it's deflected wide, and United have the first corner of the afternoon. Kirkdyke deflecting it away. First opportunity from a set piece. Zellum around it. Has Toon as the short option. Just a double check that the ball is sufficiently in the quadrant. And Toon is used as the short option. Floated ball. Gibbons missed her clearance. Zellum's cross deflected, and Brighton stand their ground. Kavisto. Now the finish. Fullback come winger has the chance to find Lee. Lee looking for support, but just asked a little bit too much. Ladd with the sweeping ball out to that left-hand side. Toon cuts inside. Finds the pass to Grunnen, opens up for the shot, and Jackie Grunnen fires well over in the end, but United making the early inroads. The Dutchman just got under that one somewhat, though. Back again for Torresdotter, the Norwegian international at the back. 57 caps for her country and really does marshal that back line. Here's Thomas with the cross near post, cleared by a combination of Kirkdyke and Williams. United have another corner, not surprising. It's the home side enjoying the early ascendancy here. Zellum across to take. And the header looped up and over. Always a danger, Alicia Rousseau. Always asking a lot, though, to try and get that one on target. She's certainly in a rich vein of form, though. Brighton just happy to quell the pressure at the moment and take their time here with Kohlberg over the throw-in. Rousseau. Sudden injection of pace. Toon with the pass. Brighton were asking for a flag that never came. Williams wide for Kohlberg. The Swede settling in well, having arrived in the January window alongside her fellow Swede Ziggiotti, who is in the starting lineup as well this afternoon. One of the 4 changes that Hope Powell made, maybe surprisingly, from the win at West Ham last week. But knowing that fresh legs would be needed against the United side that moved the ball so well. Comfortably done by Hayley Ladd. And again, it's Torresdotter looking for that long sweeping pass out to Zellum, who's got a bit of space to work with and chips it into a dangerous area, but there were no takers. Picks up those little pockets of space so well. Katie Zellum runs the game from that deep-lying midfield position. Plenty of creativity ahead of her as well. That trio of Thomas, Toon and Galton have really started to work in recent weeks. Still, though, we await the first clear-cut opportunity of the afternoon as Galton comes in late on Lee. The Korean having to drop pretty deep to try and get involved. Knows this part of the world well, having signed for Manchester City when she first arrived in England. Made her loan spell from City permanent to Brighton last summer. Ziggiotti with a great ball. A cross in towards Lee, who just missed her kick, and then it fell invitingly for Whelan, who couldn't quite wrap her foot around the shot. Some encouragement, though, for Brighton. On the counter-attack, they could get some joy. Now then, chases on. And Thomas is going to get there with time to spare. Well, in the end, Kirkdyke did pretty well. No one could get up with Martha Thomas in time, though. Didn't have much of an option in the centre there. Perhaps could have taken it on, but Danique Kirkdyke wasn't taking any risks. Another United corner, racking them up in the opening stages. Zellum again to take. That's a better one, an awkward one as well. Start-up came with the punch and just about did enough. Katie Start-up has had to wait for her Brighton debut. Got it last week, kept a clean sheet, and she's kept her place between the sticks as United come forward again, and Start-up has to make her first save as Russo tries to battle her way through. Thomas. And again it's deflected wide, and again United have another corner, but Katie Start-up has been much the busier of the two keepers. Looked as though a flag was going to go up. It didn't. Toon was onside and perhaps would feel she should have done better. Maybe she was expecting the flag. Time stood still for a moment. No VAR, of course, in the WSL. And you wonder if there it may have brought play back. But the flag stayed down. It would have counted. Zellum with the outswinger this time. Couldn't quite miss out that near post, though. And Kohlberg didn't get the last touch, to the anguish of Thomas. Kohlberg, bit of space to work with this time. Here's Whelan, on for Lee. And wide for Gibbons, who crosses, and just for a moment, Earps and Tordestottir were in danger of leaving it to one another, but Earps claims it. Could be an issue for Brighton getting numbers into the box. Certainly set up to stifle United. Koivisto with the foul. Opening 15 minutes certainly dominated by United territorially, but not too much in the way of chances. The best so far for Ella Toon. Saved by Katie Start-up. United come again, though. Here's Toon once more. Zellum holds off the challenge of Williams and tries to find a difficult pass up to Leah Galton. Brighton tried to play their way out, but United put the press on. Trying to pin the visitors in. Ladd spreads it wide. Badier. Just a bit of miscommunication with Zellum, allowed Lee to nip in. Oh, that was awkward. Kohlberg dispossessed by Rousseau. Now can she get her head up? She can, but Williams was there. That could have been a real mess for Brighton. Just starting to get a little bit ragged, some of the defending from Brighton Hove Albion, as United turn the screw now. Badia. Back to Ladd, United knocking it around, waiting for the gaps to appear. Kohlberg should clear that one, but again the Swede gets herself in a bit of a muddle under pressure from Thomas. Lee does well, wins the throw-in, and that just eases the pressure for a few moments. A few uncomfortable moments for Emma Kohlberg at left-back low for Brighton. Rousseau tried to win it back, caught a late one from Whelan, but Whelan did look as though she was going for the ball, and the referee agrees. Home supporters feel there should have been a free kick though. Just runs away from Whelan. Brighton can't quite make it stick up there at the moment. Inviting a lot of pressure on. Zigliotti having to go all the way back. Here's Letizier. Again, it's a little bit loose out from the back. Just turning possession over too easily. And again, Kohlberg put under pressure by Thomas, and Thomas gets the better of the Swede. Trying to work the angle for the cross, but in the end just ran out of pitch. Get the feeling United are targeting that left-hand side of the Brighton defence. Thomas causing Kohlberg all kinds of issues. Brighton looking for a third straight away win this afternoon. Something that they've never achieved in the WSL. And a tough ask here against the United side that have performed so well in front of their own supporters, no matter the venue. Back in more familiar surroundings today at the Leigh Sports Village, but what an occasion it was a week ago at Old Trafford. Thomas with an inviting ball, and Kirkdijk again happy just to put something on it, not knowing quite what the danger was coming in behind her. United's corner count continues to click up. Zellum trots across to deliver and allows the red shirts to pack the box. Blue and white shirt gets there first this time. And Kohlberg completes the clearance. Zighiotti just calms it down. Back to Kirkdyke. Trying again to thread the eye of the needle, and with a bit of good fortune it found Lee, and now it's Gibbons with a bit of space, and Gibbons with a good ball along the deck. First time United have had to do some defending of note, and Hannah Blundell was there to clear the danger as Kavisto threatened to get on the end of a fellow winger's ball into the box. It was a good ball as well from Gibbons. Brighton now with an opportunity from a set piece. Zighiotti to swing it in. A no-nonsense clearance. Nicely done by Grunen. Nowhere to go for Toon, has to go back outside. Now it's Galton with the cross. Not too much on it, Rousseau will get there though. Well, Brighton will be more than happy to have seen out the opening half of the first half and still be level on the score sheet. And growing into this one a bit. Always a daunting task when they're in this neck of the woods. They've never even scored a WS goal in Manchester, and that includes matches against City. So perhaps showing the size of the task in front of them this afternoon. But making work of it now as Gibbons tries to burrow a passage through to the box. It's closed out though, and United trying to break, and it's a ball that splits the defence, and Galton is onto it here, and that's a really good challenge. Had to be as well from Letizia, as Galton was threatening a passage through to the Brighton penalty area. Crowd not happy, but Letizia timed it well. Unlike Torres-Dotter, who fouls Lee, and Brighton can compose themselves once more. Just about enough. Just. Hope with instructions on that far side. She'll be more than satisfied with the way this has gone, though. Brighton growing into it. Kavisto just about kept the ball in play, although plenty on that far side thought that she'd let it run too far, the Finn. As soon as United have it, Brighton retreating it into position, and are compact and difficult to break down at the moment. Patience might be the order of the day for the home side. Grunen. To Ladd, thought about going to the right, in the end has to come back the other way. Torres-Dotter trying to find the perfect pass, but Brighton will take that all day long. Kavisto. Williams to Kohlberg. Trying to get Brighton up the field now. Was a bit late, playing out to go on, then the foul on Gibbons. I think the free kick's been given for the second defence. Grunen's foul on Felicity Gibbons. Two to choose from. And Grunnen not happy. Just a bit of frustration creeping into some of United's play. Zighiotti with the free kick, a chance perhaps for Brighton to threaten here. Optimistic there from Simpkins, and she was never going to get the free kick. Kavisto mops up the danger. That one looked late, nothing given, and then it goes the other way. And home crowd less than impressed with some of these decisions. Abigail Byrne in charge, not making too many friends in this part of Manchester this afternoon. Toon trying to put the pressure on, and it's worked. Badger up the line. Kept in the end by Thomas, and then the foul on the Spanish fullback, and Manchester United get a free kick that the home crowd feel is a belated one. A foul on Onabadia. Not surprisingly, Zellum around the free kick. Toon is there as well, but more than likely this will be Zellum again. She's come into some real form herself. 5 goals in the last 5 home games. But now looking to supply something from this free kick. Asks the question, but Startup takes that nice and easy. Back for Ladd as United look for the ball out, and it's a pretty good one as well. Toon trying to hook it over Startup. Ambitious effort from Ella Toon, but worth a go. Can tell the kind of confidence that Toon is playing with. Part of the United furniture, having been here for the promotion winning squad and broken into the England team of late as well. And at least forced the save from Startup, and she has done now on a couple of occasions. Notes to be made for Hope Out. Talking of England, she really put the England women's team on the map with some superb performances, notably at the World Cup in China back in 2007. Kohlberg with an up and under. The service up to the front players hasn't quite been good enough for Brighton. Not that they've seen much of the ball in an attacking sense. Whelan lays it back for Kirkdyke as they try and build something here. And Torresdottir play it out easily, but the Norwegians' clearance not the best. Toon gets her out of trouble though. And that incessant work rate. That one looked a little bit late. Could be the first card of the afternoon here. And it certainly is. Kavisto coming through the back. And the Finn gets a yellow card for her troubles. United not forcing it though. Still plenty of time left in this one. But no doubt Brighton are going to prove stubborn resistance here this afternoon. Visitors would be happy with this though. United playing everything in front of them. Blue and white shirts strung across the edge of that box, and there's no way through. Pretty much a 4-5-1 when they're defending, and United at the moment can't find a way through. Toon once more. Chips it in for Thomas, who laid it off, and Zellum with the shot into the side netting, but the flag was already up. Just looking for that bit of quality in the final third. It's not quite been there yet. Into the final 10 minutes of the first half, a half that's been short on chances. Ella Toon has had a couple of sights at goal. Brighton, though, holding firm as Kohlberg holds off the challenge of Thomas. Williams. Looks long for Lee, and Lee might just get there, but she's just eased off it by Torresdottir. It was good defending from the Norwegian, as the Korean looked to get in behind her, but still the danger not over for United. Well, it was Zigiotti who came in on the end of it, but couldn't get herself in position to generate a shot on target. In the end, it almost hit the Swede more than anything, and it's caused a few discussions. Badger and Ladd involved in one there, as Brighton just show that they could yet proved to be an obstacle at this end of the field. You feel they won't get too many sights at the United goal, though. They need to make it count. Zellum. Thomas again gets in on that right-hand side. Williams comes across and goes out to meet Thomas, but Thomas passed her easily. Still it's Thomas. Thought about the shot in the end. Opted to give it to Blundell. Her shot was charged down. Torres-Donna with the ball, and again a testing one for that Brighton defence, who are happy just to put it out for a corner. Maya Le Tissier on that occasion. Have to be nearing double figures now on corners, United. Yet to get one on the money, though. Can Zellum change that now? She goes short. It's along the deck. It's inviting for Grudden. It's along the deck. Rousseau. Badger looks to that back post. Rousseau brings it down. Having a look. Shot charged down. Brighton standing firm, getting bodies in the way. Galton. Ladd. Bit of a panicked clearance. Here's Thomas with the effort. And again, it's handsomely high. Not the first time Martha Thomas has tried her luck from range this afternoon, but unfortunately for the home side, she's getting no closer. Kavisto gives chase, tries to make life awkward for Blundell. Zellum coming deep to try and get United moving. Torres-Donna with the booming ball over the top. Again, Thomas is the outlet, but always a bit too much on that one. Easy work for start-up. Reasonably untroubled in the Brighton goal so far. That was loose, though, from Gibbons. Now, will United punish them? It's Toon. That was blocked. Zellum with the effort. That's blocked as well. Again, blue and white shirts getting in the way. Toon. Well wide. Just starting to pop a few more shots off United, but if they're from that kind of range, I think Brighton will be more than happy as Le Tissier just drops to the deck there with a problem. Perhaps Brighton just looking to take the sting out of things. Been a few minutes of pressure. I wonder if perhaps Le Tissier did something in stretching to make that clearance moments ago. In their two previous visits to Manchester United, they've lost on both occasions in the WSL. They've conceded 7 and not managed to score. It's been better this afternoon, though, and Mark Skinner and his coaching staff have got some work to do here. Not quite falling into the category of must-win, but at this stage of the season, when you're chasing down prizes, Every game becomes that bit more important. Hope Powell's got the tactics board out. Defensively, they've been sound and solid, Brighton, this afternoon. Just need to offer a little bit more in an attacking sense, while the home supporters will be hoping it's their side that'll start to find that little bit extra in the attacking third. It's not quite been there yet. Perhaps the difference as well in that last week, the wide open spaces of a big pitch at Old Trafford, they really manoeuvred Everton all over the field. A little bit more tight here at Lee, and perhaps that's assisted Brighton. It's enabled them to be compact and cover the ground, but how long can they keep that up for? United looking to wear down this Brighton side, and it may be that it's later in the second half they do so. Certainly at the moment it looks as though we're going in at the interval goalless. Grunnen back for Blundell. Can United prize the luck in these closing stages of the first half? Ladd trying to drop it in over the top. Thomas went down. It was minimal pressure from Victoria Williams. Just feel that Thomas was probably looking for it with the ball running away from her. But it was certainly worth a glance at the official. They've looked for that a few times, though, United. Over the top for Thomas to chase, and she's had a bit of joy. And now the Scott gives away the free kick, and perhaps a bit of frustration at not getting that decision at the other end crept in there. So we are into stoppages at the end of the first half. Tough to work out those electronic boards when the sun's shining. It's a thankless task. Gibbons cross cleared.
The referees indicated a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
So eventually the board is worked out and 2 minutes are added on. Lee goes down, looking for the free kick, nothing given. Have to say the decisions have been consistent. Now it's Toon. United flooding forward, looking for this breakthrough at the end of the first half. In first half stoppage time, Zellum. Cleared by Letizier. Brighton standing firm. Just looking to see out these final moments as Galton digs out the cross, starts up. Came to get it, didn't quite manage, but gets away with it. United on top as we approach half-time. Looking for Russo with the cross. And the shot drilled along the deck, and start up. Gets her body behind it. Ambitious from Torres Donna, but why not? Well, that will do it for the first half. Goalless here at the Leeds Sports Village. United frustrated so far. United 0, Brighton 0. Welcome back to Leeds Sports Village. Manchester United just making their way back onto the field. Brighton were out a little bit earlier, and probably the more satisfied with their first half display. Still, though, goalless here as Manchester United look to make it 6 home wins on the bounce. It would be a new club record for them if they can manage it. And it looks as though United are going to be first to roll the dice in terms of making a substitution. Honor Badje is the player who's going to make way. Did take a knock in that first half, the Spanish fullback. It looks as though it'll be the Norwegian Vilde Bolarisa who will replace her. Well, actually, that is the change for Brighton. So Megan Connolly comes on for Emma Kohlberg, who'd had a difficult first half. Be interesting to see how Brighton rejig things with Connolly, by trade a midfield player. So it's Brighton to get us underway in the second half. And it's Brighton who have made the first change then of the afternoon, the confirmation that it's Megan Connolly on for Emma Kohlberg. A left back off, a midfield player on. Likely it is Felicity Gibbons to slot back into the left full-back position. And Connolly to go into her more usual midfield position. Flick on is cleared with ease. Back for change. In conversation with the fourth official. Ball out wide once more as United try and make inroads on that right-hand side. Here's Toon. Back it goes for Badje, but it's cleared away. United's coaching staff signaling to keep the pressure high, stay in position, try and pin Brighton in. But can they make this Brighton defence crack? Blundell. Nice ball in for Toon, who turns away from the challenges and spreads it wide. Galton goes the long way round, digs out the cross, which is headed goalwards by Rousseau, but just couldn't generate any kind of power into it. Straight out start up and easy work for the Brighton keeper. Gets herself in position again, though. Rousseau, either side of the keeper, and it might have been interesting. Badia with the throw-in. Simpkins back for Kirkdyke. Letizier with nowhere to go, so has to go back for start-up. Neat control from Galton, then caught a late one from Kavisto, and both players have felt the full force of that challenge. Kavisto's got to be careful as well, already on a booking. Looked like a pretty innocent coming together though in the end. Galton has picked herself up. And United give it straight back to Brighton, having allowed that bit of treatment for Kavisto and Galton, who seem absolutely fine. Zellum has got it up to Rousseau. Zellum again. This is Ladd. Galton did well. Leah Galton just opened up. Decided not to take on the shot though. Ladd. Badia. Zellum tries to inject some pace into proceedings. Cross deflected away from Thomas. Badia once more. Looked as though she was going to turn into trouble, then managed to get away from it, but still nothing doing for United. But it's visible that they've pushed the fullbacks a lot further forward in the opening stage of the second half. Desperately trying to pin Brighton back now and make this breakthrough. Torres Dotto wide for Blundell. Brighton closing off any kind of gaps that might appear. It's a thankless task for Lee up there on her own as well. Just a bit too much on it for Toon, and that's been the problem for United. Just on a few occasions, they've just tried the perfect pass, and it's not really worked for them. Well, not surprisingly, with Brighton chasing as much as they are, they're going to make another change. Libby Bantz will come on for Emily Simpkins, who struggled to really get into the game. Bantz will provide another attacking outlet. Wouldn't be surprised to see Lee replaced at some point up top as well. The amount of work she's got through just trying to close off that United back four, trying to start any kind of attack. Always interesting to see how the 5 substitute rule affects the flow of a game, it can certainly make it a little bit disjointed, especially at the beginning of a half, while changes continue to happen, and it's something that the men's game will have to get used to next season. Well, it's Hope Powell, though, who's the one that's decided to use her bench so far with 2 changes. United remain with what they started with, but you wonder how long Mark Skinner will leave it if the score remains as it is. It could, of course, get worse for the home side as Brighton try and assert some kind of attacking threat themselves. Williams to start it from the back here. Lee. On it goes, looking for Bant, trying to get her first touch of the game. Russo then is just caught late by Williams. Play allowed to go. Looks as though Russo had just been fouled. Here's Kavisto. It's a good ball, flicked header from Lee. I think she was going for goal, not really trying to help it on, but it could have caused some real issues back there. Well, suddenly Brighton offering something now. Here's Connolly. Bants. Kirkdyke just run into trouble. United trying to counter, but Zigliotti got in there. Lee then dispossessed, and again play allowed to go, and it's been consistent. Zellum. Blundell. Bit of space. Galton points to where she wants it. And in the end, it was neither a shot or a cross from Leah Galton. Just lost her footing at the vital moment, and certainly it looked like a better position to try and dig out across. Letizier. Blundell made the challenge. Brighton have the throw. And the changes, I think, have helped them. Just starting to ask United a few more questions. Couldn't really afford another 45 minutes of complete backs to the wall stuff. Ladd tries to thread the pass through, but so many Brighton bodies in the way. Here they come again, and that was neat footwork to win the free kick. Whelan just showing a little turn of pace there and gets her side up the field. The game plan working perfectly for Hope Powell at the moment. They've soaked it up for an hour, have made the changes, and are now starting to look as though they could nick something themselves. They've been the better side in the second half. Connolly to take. Toon with the clearance. Grinnan was chasing it, but Kirkdyke dealt with it. Bants. Toon gets the challenge in, but then Zigliotti wins it back, and Badia does likewise for United, and here goes Russo trying to get on the end of that, but start-up was quick off of her line. showing why. Hope Powell's kept faith with her in goal this afternoon. Megan Walsh is on the bench, who's been Brighton's regular starter and #1. Although Startup has worn number 40 for a number of years in her career, she wears it to raise awareness for mental health. And so far, the number 40 unbeaten in the Brighton goal. This time the free kick is given against Onabadia. Zighiotti just takes her time to pick herself up and move forward. Brighton just quelling any kind of chance that United have had to build up ahead of steam. Kavisto just lost the bounce of the ball and then runs it out. Hour gone and still deadlocked and scoreless here at the Leigh Sports Village. Manchester United looking to strengthen their grip on third place in the WSL, but not having it all their own way against the Brighton side, who have been stubborn and persistent in their defensive work. Can United break them down? Blundell. Now it's Galton. She's got Toon ahead of her. Toon back inside for Galton. It just ran away. Rousseau tries to pick up the pieces, but Brighton do enough. Just glimpses from United when they get in and around the penalty area, but unable to find that bit of quality. Can they find it now with Ella Toon? Threads it to Galton. Kirkdyke across to make the challenge and then hits the deck. Galton with a lingering look at Toon. Wasn't the greatest of ball through to her. United have another corner. Kirkdyke's got a problem holding her shoulder there. The Dutch defender will need some attention. And another stoppage which will help the away side more than it will the hosts, who are well backed again this afternoon. So far, though, the home crowd have been frustrated. And you can see visibly the confidence flowing through Brighton, and not surprisingly, really, having won 3 of their last 4, and that was after not winning in 7 before that. 6 defeats and a draw, and that was a run that looked like it was going to drag Brighton towards the relegation fight. But they really have picked up in recent weeks, and some impressive wins too against Reading and Villa, and especially West Ham last week. Have to say, when they were beaten 4-0 by Tottenham a few weeks ago, they were a bit of a shambles at times in that game, but the turnaround since that defeat at the beginning of February has been superb. And one of the big reasons has been that lady there in the picture who's held that back line together, Danique Kirkdyke, but she's in a bit of discomfort there. Has had to get through a lot of work this afternoon, as have most of those Brighton players. It's been a great defensive rearguard so far, but still the best part of half an hour remaining, and United with another corner, which Zellum takes and drops into a good position, and the shot comes through the crowd from Gunnan. Brighton clear again. Kavisto underneath that one. Not much doubt about the foul there from Zellum. She had two handfuls full of shirt. Been a scrappy start to the second half, which will no doubt suit the away side. Mark Skinner needs a little bit more from his attacking quartet up top that have been so fruitful in recent weeks. Gibbons has done well since switching to left back as well. Has cut off that ball in for Martha Thomas. He's getting far less change out of the fullback now. And look how deep Rousseau's having to come as well. Cross looks for Rousseau, headed away only as far as Grunnen. Grunnen again. Credit to United, trying to stay patient. Blundell's pass finds Galton. Rousseau. Blundell goes around the outside. Letizier across though. Rousseau. Lee with the challenge, no free kick given. And Brighton with an opportunity to counter with Kavisto. It's an ambitious ball. And United have it. Toon. Looking for Galton. Who will keep it in play, will she? No.
We wonder how long Galton maybe will go without that.
Galton has it. Back for Blundell. Chances are that Mark Skinner will make some changes pretty soon, and there is plenty of activity on that bench, and perhaps the opportunity just to go around the outside of this Brighton defence. Too many times Galton and Thomas have looked to come inside, cut back on. It's made the pitch condensed, and that's suited Brighton. They've been able to stay compact and close off the gaps. It's obvious that United needs something different to change the flow of this game. At the moment, it's heading only one way, and that's to a goalless draw, which will suit Brighton much more. But perhaps they could change it now. No, a little bit too much on it for Thomas, and start up once more, quick off our line. Flicked on for Lee, can't quite bring it in. Now here goes Galton. Is this the chance for United? Leah Galton! It's there! At last! Breakthrough! Manchester United, and it's Leah Galton, who's had such a frustrating afternoon. And this time, she didn't cut inside on the right, went on the left, and squeezes the shot past Katie Starter. Didn't have the biggest amount of power behind it, did it? But it had just enough, and Startup will be disappointed. But United are delighted. And they have their goal. But Mark Skinner will still make the changes. And a lot nicer making those changes when your side have taken the lead, that's for sure. Alicia Rousseau makes her way off. She won't add to her goal tally this afternoon. But my word, she's worked hard. Kirsty Hampson will come on for her. And Vilda Bolarisa is also on, with Jackie Grunnen replaced. So a double change for Manchester United. And as I say, a lot better to make those changes once the breakthrough's made. Now all about holding on to what is a priceless lead. And if history has taught us anything down the years, this could be enough as well. Brighton have never scored a WSL goal in Manchester, be that against United or City. They will have to change history here to get back into this. And a bit to do that. Hope Pound is going to make 2 more changes. What a blow for Brighton as well, who are actually starting to become the dominant force in the game. Brighton readying their changes, with Maisie Simmons and Kaylee Green about to join the action. Not surprisingly, attacking options. Well, now United can knock it around to their heart's content. Don't need to chase it. On course for that 6th home win in a row and a new club record. And looking to double that advantage now. Here's Toon. Just bides her time. Bolarisa. Norwegian gets the cross in towards the near post and cleared away for yet another Manchester United corner. Brighton will just hold their changes at the moment. Zellum across to take it. A second would put this one to bed. The double feint. And eventually it goes in. Oh, it's a great ball. Torres Dodder put it into a fabulous position, but there were no takers. Toon. Gets away from Lee. Barisa trying to make an angle for the cross. Uses Toon. Toon around the challenge and hits the deck, but no free kick given. Some of the clearances are a little bit more tired now from Brighton. They've had to work so hard. United trying to pick them off in the closing stages and make this one look a little bit more comfortable. Cross from Barisa is cleared. Pressure stays on, and Brighton now do have their opportunity to make the changes. Eileen Whelan is the first to depart. Maisie Simmons is a straight swap in the centre of midfield. And Kaylee Green will come on for Gwen Minley. Not surprising that one. Lee's got through a shed load of work. And Kaylee Green on. And straight into the action. Welsh international will give Brighton something a little bit different up top. Runner in behind. But United now are in the ascendancy, and the goal has settled them down. Would have been a bit of concern on that bench. Mark Skinner and his staff were furiously getting changes ready just before the goal went in. They'll be feeling a lot better about life now, though. Zellum. It's a great ball. And it's Barisa. Is she going to take the shot on? She thought about it. In the end, tried to dig out the cross. And Brighton are able to clear, and a bit of indecision in the end from Vilda Barisa. It had opened up for the shot, it looked like. She didn't want to take it on. Ladd. Zellum, United popping it around. Blundell. In no rush now, the home side. Looks as though Brighton's wretched record in this part of northwest England is going to continue. Barisa with the cross, and it's a good one as well, looking for the goal scorer, Galton. Difficult header to try and put on target, though, from the back post. She's the difference between the two sides, though. Although Katie's start up in the Brighton goal will be so disappointed it wasn't the fiercest of efforts. And here goes Green. First chance for Kaylee Green. Just ran away from her at the vital moment, though. And that allowed Hayley Ladd to block the cross. Letizia winding up the long throw. Brighton getting bodies forward to try and make something here. Flicked on, but to no avail. Connolly all the way back for Kirkdyke. Difficult one for Ziggiotti, who couldn't direct a header to a teammate. Toon then can't quite find the pass either. Williams, Kavisto. On it goes for Green. This time the cross is better from Green. United in danger of making a mess of it. Shots deflected. Could have gone anywhere. Comes to Green. And now the chance is still alive. Simmons with the shot. United get the block. It was Badia who was there. Just a few nervous moments for that United defence. They've not had too much to do. Here goes Green once more. Blundell did well. Galton comes back to complete the job. And suddenly the game just changes as Brighton's need becomes that much greater. Kavisto challenged by Blundell. She thinks the throw-in should go United's way, but it's Brighton's. Green making life awkward for Torres Dodder, and Katie Green has won it back. Bantz. Letizia with the cross, should be Earps, and is. And she'll take her time with that one. Into the final 10 minutes. Manchester United leading by a goal to nil. And looking to make it 6 straight home wins. It would be 4 from their last 5, and it would see them well on course for a top 3 finish and a place in Europe next season. And here they are looking for a second. Is this the moment for Thomas? Oh, and how close was that? It looked like it was nestling in the bottom corner. Held off the challenge of Kirkdyke. And that is agonisingly close. It's grazed the post on its way. And that's the cue for Manchester United to make another change. And the experience of Jade Moore will come on to see out these final moments. It's the goal scorer who departs, Leah Galton. That will almost certainly mean a switch up. Jade Moore, slightly more defensive option. Jade Moore, who arrived at the club in January and brings with us so much experience, of course. And provides that calming influence in the midfield to see United over the line. You can hear the ovation that Leah Galton is getting as she makes her way back round to the United bench. It's her goal that divides the two sides. Just at a moment in the game where she was probably fearing that she might be one of the players to get the hook. Toon. Back for Zellen, now it's Blundell. Badia. Breezes through the Brighton shirts and looks for Hansen. And Hansen wins the corner. That'll do nicely for United. Special congratulations for the goal scorer. Leah Galton has played her part. Is it to be the pivotal part in this game? Zellum with the latest corner. And there have been plenty of them for United. They've not really made any of them count, though, so far. In the end, it goes short. Didn't really make the most of that, United. Now could be caught. Look at this. Important touch from Toon. Pass was behind Bance anyway, but Toon still got there, and Brighton really made a bit of a mess of that. Connolly probably would have rather a play gone on, but it's pulled back for the foul. Barisa back there to mop up the danger. Zellum to clear it. Trying again to look for the pace of Thomas. Tries to make life awkward for startup. That one looking for Kavisto, but Jade Moore is there. And that's what she's on to do. Pick up the pieces and keep things ticking over. Brighton preparing Ellie Brazil for the final 5 minutes. Another striker as they look to get something from this game. For a long time, it looked as though they would. Connolly. Simmons, a little bit loose, and Toon gets hold of it. Zellum. Directing traffic from the midfield, in there alongside Moore now. Moore again under pressure from Bance, but nothing silly. Zellum goes up the line and again says to Thomas, get after it. She's got Toon up in support, but Thomas is well marshalled by Victoria Williams. Brighton will now get the opportunity to make that change, and Ellie Brazil comes on. Needs must at this stage. It's Danique Kirkdijk who goes off. Striker for defender. Bance. It's a searching ball and a bit too much on it for Brazil. It looks as though Brighton will see this one out with free at the back. Still that wait for a WSL goal in Manchester goes on. And they've got just a couple of minutes to change it. Thomas. He's got Toon outside her. Thomas in the end just holds it up. Barisa trying to spread the play, asking a lot of Ladd, and she can't keep it in. Blundell. Layoff from Hansen as United look to get this second goal late that would wrap up the points. Twisting and turning the cross, and a brilliant save. It's off the line from Williams. It was a great stop from start-up. And Williams completed the clearance. It was pretty close, mind. Zalem. And then Barisa with the shot. But my word, Manchester United won't come much closer to a second than what they did here. Thomas again, what a save from start-up at point-blank range. Thomas didn't get the best of connections, but the keeper had to make a superb stop, and then Williams on the line. Actually looked closer to crossing the line than what it did in the replay. No goal line technology, of course. It would have been up to the linesman. The 90 minutes are up. 4 minutes for Brighton to try and rescue something here. 4 minutes for United to hang on to the points that will take them, or keep them, third in the table. Gavisto. On she goes, the Finn. Easy work from area, so we'll take every available second. Haven't always been at their best this afternoon, Manchester United, but it looks as though they're just about going to do enough. Unless. That one looking for Brazil, and Brazil might just get there. It was awkward defending from Hayley Ladd, who concedes the corner. A few nervous moments yet before this home crowd can depart for the local carvery. Connolly to take it. No shortage of Brighton bodies forward for this one. And a bit too much going on in the 6-yard box. Marking at a set piece always becomes that bit more frantic in stoppage time, especially with the game and the result hanging in the balance as it is here. Connolly swinging it in. Earps gets at least one fist to it. Some awkward defending for United. Still, it's a crowd scene there. And in the end, it's cleared. And away goes Hansen, who will just run it into clear space, or will try to. Brazil, though, has got it back, and here come Brighton. Not out of this yet. Zighiotti. The Swede gets it back. Finds Gavisto. Brighton looking for that one moment of quality. A ball into the box, something for the strikers to feed off of. There's not been too much. Jade Moore gets the challenge in, and the clearance for United. Still, though, they're under real pressure here. Anywhere will do from Blundell. into the final minute of stoppage time. And it's Manchester United hanging on to what they have, a 1-goal lead. And that should be held, and is, by Erks. It was a flick on more than anything from Kaylee Green. Erks perhaps made it look a little bit more dramatic than what it was. And she'll take every allotted second now. Job nearly done for Mark Skinner and his side. Thomas wins it. Could just go to the corner now, Toon. Won't go all the way though, Ella Toon. Tries to find Kirsty Hansen. Out it goes. And that will do it. 5 home wins in a row, becomes 6 for Mark Skinner and his side. Manchester United have Europe firmly in their sights. They were made to work really hard for this one, but Leah Galton's goal in the second half proved decisive. It finishes here. Manchester United 1, Brighton Hove Albion 0.